Hi guys, Mrs. Stillwell. I understand that you were having trouble hearing this morning and some people were having trouble seeing. So I'm going to try to do this with my phone and then come back and watch this and see if it's any better. Okay, very quickly as I go around the room, I'm going to so you guys can see around the room. We have our polar bear fact. Polar bears have black skin. The opinion: fish are beautiful. Anytime you see the word beautiful or pretty, that's giving you an idea. It's going to be an opinion. Okay, so let me come over and tell you what we did today. We took a look at our octopus. Our octopus was on the bottom. We added 1 cup, and you can see where it says 1 cup of salt, and this just happens to be kosher salt. And then we stirred it up. We put our octopus back in, and now it is floating. Now it has more buoyancy in the water because the water is denser than it was before. And you can see there's still some salt. We could go back in and stir it up some more. Okay, we measured our shark today. Not shark, our octopus. And today we're going to add a line because it was right at 4 inches, and I'm having to hold this with my hand right now, so we'll see if I can make a sort of straight line. Probably not. Okay, and for Wednesday, or as I was a kid learning to read it as Wednesday, I thought people got married on Wednesday. Now I know better. Okay, and 4 inches. 4 inches. Whenever a word like inch ends with ch, we know we're going to add es. Okay, so we'll probably go ahead and take our octopus out today, and tomorrow I think we'll try seeing if we can find some more things to float. Okay, I'm going to come over to where I had my cards this morning. We made a horizontal line. Okay, and I'm going to switch back to me. Okay, horizontal is your arm out to your side. We made vertical, and then we made oblique, where your arm is diagonal. We practiced those 3 lines again today, and we played our WizKid game. And you guys had to give me the name of an insect. And again, this one's going to read it backwards now because I'm just quickly grabbing up my phone and haven't changed the setting. And the insect I was talking about was grasshopper. Okay, and then a color from our WizDeck. I said blue. You can send me a text and tell me what color you chose. A kind of sport: basketball, tennis. And then we played a little bit of second grade trivia. What's the opposite of child? The answer was adult. We then predicted what Corey was going to do with sugar, eggs, and flour. We said make chocolate chip cookies. And then we compared carrot to vegetable as banana is to fruit. And let's see, then, which of these can really happen? Can a cookie giggle? Can an apple squeal? Can a boy laugh? If you said boy laugh, you are 100% right. Easy means the same thing as difficult, when things are difficult to do. And we went over our cards. I'm going to switch back. See? Okay, we had microphone. We have muted microphone. Okay, let's flip our card deck. We have zoom out and zoom in. We had speaker, audio. We had text box. Okay, 2 ways to communicate. And then we had Miss Stillwell's friend, the undo button. If I could only undo the problem with the video earlier. And then we had the go forward button. Okay, we're reviewing those. Next week we'll add some more buttons. Now, I found where I left off in our story, and I'm just going to walk over to my desk, and you'll remember that we had Susie and Freddie were having breakfast. They were getting ready to go to school, and he's kind of bummed out this year because, his best friend is not in his class. All right, so we're going to try to pick up right here, and let's turn the page. And if I read something you've already heard, I'm so sorry. But it's my way of catching up. Look at his face. He's got a surprised look there. And if you look really close, what is on his pajamas? Could those be shark teeth? Possibly so. All right. Now you really don't have a lot of time, said my mom. The bus is going to be here any minute, and you still need to comb your hair. I started gobbling down huge forkfuls of pancake. Susie came back into the kitchen. That outfit is just as cute as the first one, said my mom. Thanks, Mom, said Susie. Then she turned to me and said, now, not only do you look like a werewolf, but you eat like one too. I'm just trying to eat fast, I said, with a mouthful of pancake. Ooh, keep your mouth closed, said Susie. I don't want to see what you're eating. That's disgusting. Sorry, I said as a small piece of pancake fell out of my mouth. Gross, said Susie. Freddie, where are your manners, said Mom. You know not to talk with your mouth full. Josh isn't going to want to eat lunch with you if you spit food all over him, said Susie. Freddie, run downstairs and brush your teeth and comb your hair, said my mom. Yeah, said Susie. You don't want to scare kids on the bus. It isn't Halloween yet. Chapter 2, What Am I? I have a fun writing assignment for you all today, said my teacher, Miss Clark. Miss Clark was new to Lincoln Elementary. She seemed really young, and I thought she was very pretty. She had long, shiny blonde hair and bright blue eyes, and she smelled good, too. She always has fun things for us to do, Jessie whispered to me. I know, I whispered back. I can't wait to see what it is. What is it? What is it? Chloe squealed, bouncing out of her seat. I just love writing. Sit down, Fancy Pants, Max grumbled, and she'll tell us. You can't tell me what to do, Chloe said, waving her finger at Max. You're not the boss of me. Chloe and Max, you are not respecting each other, said Miss Clark. You need to speak more kindly to each other. Good luck with that, Jessie whispered. Now, Chloe, please sit down so I can explain the assignment. Chloe smoothed her dress, fluffed her red curls, and sat down. Halloween is coming, said Miss Clark. Yeah, I know, Max blurted out. The best holiday ever. Miss Clark put her finger to her lips. This is a listening time, Max. Max sank back in his chair. I thought it would be fun if you all wrote down some clues about what you're going to be for Halloween. Then you'll read them to the class, and we will all try to guess. Jessie raised her hand, and Miss Clark called on her. That does sound like fun, said Jessie. Can I help? Good. I'm glad you think so, said Miss Clark. And yes, do you want to help me pass out the writing paper? Why does she get to do it? Chloe whined. Because, said Miss Clark. She was being a respectful student, and she asked. Said Chloe, crossing her arms and pouting. That's not fair. It's very fair, said Miss Clark. I like to reward good behavior. Jessie passed out the paper, and we all got started. Well, everyone except Max, who just sat at his desk tapping his pencil. Stop it, stop it, stop it, yelled Chloe. I can't think. You are so annoying. No, you are so annoying, said Max. You are. No, you are. All right, enough you two, said Miss Clark. One more word out of either of you, and you can both go do your homework in the principal's office. They glared at each other and then got to work. Miss Clark is pretty, isn't she? I looked across the room at Josh. I wonder what he's going to be for Halloween, I thought. I guess I would find out soon. Every year, I dress up as a shark, since sharks are my favorite animal. I am obsessed with them. Last year, I was a hammerhead shark. This year, I plan to be a great white shark. So I had to think of some good clues. I put my pencil up to my mouth and started to chew on the eraser. "Ooh, what are you doing?" whispered Jessie. "What do you mean?" I whispered back. "You're eating the eraser on the pencil?" "Oh," I laughed. "I didn't even realize I was doing that." Jessie shook her head. "You're a ding-dong," she said, smiling. I tapped my pencil on my lips and started writing. Before I knew it, I had written 6 clues. Miss Clark rang a little bell. Ding! "Okay, everybody, writing time is over. Hand me your papers." And I'll call you up one at a time to read your clues to the class. Chloe ran to the front of the room. "Yes, Chloe, can I help you?" asked Miss Clark. "I'm going first," said Chloe. "No, I'm sorry, you're not," said Miss Clark. "But I want to," said Chloe. "You don't get to be first just because you want to," said Miss Clark. Jessie poked me. "In her world, you do." "Please sit down and wait for me to call you up," Miss Clark said to Chloe. Chloe slowly walked back to her seat. "Let's see," said Miss Clark. "Freddie, why don't you go first?" I walked up to the front of the room, and before I could say anything, Max yelled out, "He's going to be a shark!" "How do you know that?" asked Miss Clark. "He hasn't even read one clue yet." "Because he is a shark every year." "Boring," said Max, pretending to yawn. I started to walk back to my seat. "Where are you going?" asked Miss Clark. "Back to my seat." "Why?" "Because Max already guessed mine," I said with a big sigh. "No, he didn't," said Miss Clark. I looked at her puzzled. Pages are stuck together, guys. Hold on. "He just guessed a shark. He didn't guess what kind." "I want to know what kind," said Miss Clark, smiling. I smiled back and went back to the front of the room. "Okay, here are my clues," I said, and started reading. "This shark can grow to be 20 feet long and weigh 4,000 pounds. It is the largest meat-eating shark. It likes to eat seals. It has hundreds of very sharp teeth. It lives in places like Australia, South Africa, and the United States. It is the only shark that can lift its head out of the water to look for food." "Freddie, are you ready to have people guess?" "Yes," I said, nodding. I know," Max shouted, waving his hand wildly. No calling out, please," said Miss Clark. "I will choose someone with a quiet hand. Jack, you are sitting quietly." "Oh, whale shark," guessed Jack. "Nope," I said. "Chloe, a dolphin shark." "A dolphin shark? Ha! That's the funniest thing I've ever heard," said Max. "There is no such thing." "Yes, there is, Max. You be quiet," said Chloe. "It's my turn." "Freddie, is that right?" asked Miss Clark. "Nope," I said. "There is no such thing as a dolphin shark." "See, I told you," Max said to Chloe. "If you two cannot behave, you will not have a turn," said Miss Clark. "Josh, do you have a guess?" "A great white shark?" "Right," I said, and smiled. "You got it." Josh smiled back. "Josh, would you like to go next?" "Sure." "Oh, wait, look at the time," said Miss Clark. "I can't believe it's lunchtime already. We'll have to finish the guessing game after lunch." "It will be Josh's turn. I can't wait to hear his clues." "Me either," I thought as I got in line behind him. "Hey, Josh, you want to sit with me and my friend Robbie at lunch?" I asked. He turned to me and smiled. "Sure," he said. The next time we read, we'll read from chapter 3, which is titled California Cool. It gives us a little bit of a clue about the new student, Josh. Now, I want to walk over to our map because Freddie did say something really interesting. He was saying that the great white shark lives around the United States, and I thought he said Africa. Well, here's Africa, and I think he said Australia. I'll have to go back in the book to look. I know Australia, and I know North America. Not totally sure about Africa, but I think that's what he said. Those are 3 of our 7 continents. Now, have you ever wondered what this thing is up in the corner? Directions, north, south. Oh, I'll have to get with you later. Have a great day, guys. Bye.